Well, I wrote it when I was pregnant with my second child. So I actually wrote it, 4 years ago. I started writing it, and I had some time on my hands, and I wanted to do something because I was going a little bit crazy. I mean, I had a blog too, so I did write for that. It was called Crybaby Soup. It was a parenting blog. But I thought, I'd always kind of wanted to write a book as well. So I joined the Writer Center, the Cape Cod Writer Center, and I met up with like these two women who were in a group there, and we just started, writing pages over whatever we wanted to write about. So I just it sort of just came together like in a story. I mean, when the story is semi-autobiographical, it's not me, although everyone thinks it's me, and a lot of it is based on my experiences because that's what you write from. Basically, yeah, I'd moved here from New York. I was in Woods Hole, and I was thinking, that's really where the idea came from, kind of, I guess, I was a summer person who was in Woods Hole every summer, and I learned to see Woods Hole in a different light when I came here year-round. Not necessarily in a bad one. I love Woods Hole, so if anything sort of derogatory, about that is, I love Woods Hole and have a lot of friends there, but I definitely felt a sort of a pushback initially when I'd say, oh, I was a summer person, or even when I was a summer person, people would be like, like summer people, summer not on the bridge, and I'm like, that's so rude. Like, at least we keep the businesses open, So it was an interesting place to be in, because then, now I'm that person who's like, oh my God, I can't wait till everybody leaves. Like, I hate everybody here. But Woods Hole is a particular microcosm of it's like, you don't go past the Quistit lights. I maybe had 9 miles on my car after 6 years there because I would go to Stop and Shop and back, and that was it. I was at work, at the health center, and we do these things called fun facts. I write the newsletter, and that was my idea, that everybody, in the company should sort of have some fun facts about them because people are more interesting than you might think. We started doing that, and I was like, yeah, I have this novel that's just rotting on my laptop, and my friend was like, why don't you just publish it? And I was like, well, because I can't. I sent a bunch of query letters, and then I got pregnant and gave up, or I was pregnant, I gave up, I got busy with the kids, and then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna self-publish it. And then it sort of became this rolling stone in 2 weeks where all of a sudden I was like, wait, now I have to market it, and now they're doing this article on me, and now people are actually gonna read it, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't really even edited it. I just was like, yikes. So I had to go back and totally upload 3 different versions of it, because I was like, oh my God, there's spelling errors, and the first one, not spelling errors, but extra words, and I was like, this is embarrassing, what am I doing? But that's what happens when you don't have a publisher. But anyway, I was thinking now, though, I'm like, okay, so I have to prove that I have an audience before I can approach an actual publisher who would then make it national, and maybe it could make it over the Bourne Bridge. I really just hope everybody reads it and shares it with people they want to share it with, and that, it goes somewhere. I'd be psyched to write another one.